In this lesson, we are going to create cart page. Before going for cart page, let's save the items in the shopping cart in the local storage. We use persist function from ZooStand middleware. Go to use cart store at the very beginning and import persist from ZooStand/middleware. Then find the create function from ZooStand and replace it with this version. Here we have create function. As parameter, we pass persist function and we call persist with two parameters. The first parameter is initial state as arrow function and second one is options. In the option, we set the name to cart store. So inside the local storage, the name of key would be cart store. Save the code and let's check the result. Here I'm going to add item to the cart and refresh the page. As you see, it is persisted in the local storage, and by refreshing the page, we don't miss items in the cart. Let's go for creating cart page. Go to apps, front, and right-click new folder, cart. Inside cart, create new file, page.tsx, and type RAFCE. It stands for React Arrow Function with export component, and press tab and set the name to cart page. Copy and paste. So if I click on cart, I will be redirected to this component. Next step is creating cart details component inside cart folder. Go to cart folder, right-click, new file, cartdetails.tsx. The reason that I'm using cart details component is making the cart page server side and all the client side part will be added to the cart details. So what I need to do is to set use client at the very beginning of this component. Then export cart details function, export default cart details function. It's the main component. Get the router, import it from next/router. Then get items price, decrease and increase function from use cart service. Import it from use cart store hook. The next step is to make sure that this component only render in the client side by using this part of code. What I'm doing here is defining a state named mounted, and in the use effect, set the mounted value from false to true, and if it is false, return empty value. By having this trick, I will not get any error in comparing server-side render with client-side render. Import use state and use effect. At this point, I'm going to shape the cart details component. Create empty container, and inside that, define shopping cart like this. Set a style padding vertically to 4 and text to 2x large. In the next step, I'm using conditional rendering. If item.length equal to 0, show cart is empty in a div, and render a link to the home page with Go Shopping caption. Otherwise, create a div close the opening curly bracket, save the code, import a link from next/link, and in this div, I'm using grid to divide a screen to 4 columns and define 5 gaps between them in medium screen and larger screens. Inside this div, create another div. This div occupies 3 share of 4 share of the screen, and I'm using overflow X auto because I'm going to create a table here to show shopping cart. Define a table, set class name to table, create table head and table row with 3 columns: items, item, the product in the shopping cart, quantity of this product, and price of the product. Inside that, shape table body, close it, save your code to format it, and inside that I'm going to render shopping cart items. To do that, define items and call map function on the item to convert each item in the items to a table row. Set key attribute to item.slug to make each row unique. The first column is item. Create a link. Set href to /product/slug of product. Set class name to flex items center to put the item in the center. And inside link, create an image. Import image from next/image. Set source to item.image, alternative text to item.name, and set width and height to 50 pixel. Next to image, define a span and show item name and item color and size. Because I did not implement item color and size, I'm going to get rid of it, and in next lessons we implement size and color for shopping cart items. Save the code. Let's go for the next column. It's the quantity. In this table cell, I defined 2 buttons and a span. The first button is minus to decrease item in the cart. Then shape a span to show quantity of this item in the cart. And the next one is a button to increase this item in the cart. The last column is very simple. It is item.price, put dollar before it to show item price. Save the code and use this component inside page.tsx in cart folder. Instead of div, return cart details and import it from cart details. Change the title of this page to shopping cart by exporting metadata constant and defining an object that has title field. Save it. Let's fix an issue in the cart details. Use router should be imported from next/navigation, not next/router. Update and save the code. Awesome. Here I have shopping cart, items, and I can decrease and increase. If I decrease it from 1, cart is empty and it removes from the shopping cart. Go shopping, select, add to cart, and go to the cart page. Let's implement the action part to show the subtotal and redirect user to the next step in checkout wizard. Go to cart details. At the very end, find this div and create another div next to it. Inside this, create another div set class to cart to shape a cart, and change the background color to BGBase 300. Save the code to format it, create another div, set the class name to cart body to create padding in the cart, and define UL here. Close it, and inside this UL, I'm going to show the subtotal. Define a list item. Inside that, define a div, set padding bottom to 3, and set the font size to X large. Show subtotal here, and in the parentheses, we are going to show number of items in the cart using items.reduce to sum up quantity of products in the shopping cart. Then put $sign and show items price that we already calculated in the used cart store hook. Awesome. Here I have subtotal, one item, $70. If I increase, it's gonna change. Shape the last li here. It is a button. The caption is proceed to checkout. The class is btn btn primary w full width, primary color. And for onClick, use router.push to redirect user to the shipping screen. Let's check the result. Here I click on proceed to checkout and I will be redirected to the shipping screen. Awesome. We successfully implemented cart page. I can add as many products as I want, like this, and go to the cart page and go to the next step, the shipping page. In the next lesson, we continue checkout wizard pages. Until that lesson, bye-bye.